Okay, so let's start with our X, okay, to our split end to the left right here, okay? We're going to line up as our normal alignment, okay? So if the ball's in the middle of the field, we're going to have what we call pro alignment, okay? So we're going to cut our splits in just a little bit right here with the wide out to make that throw just a little bit shorter for our quarterback, okay? But our receiver here is going to he's going to push vertical, okay, to about 6 yards, okay? So for most of our receivers, that's a full 3 steps, because some others, some of our shorter receivers we might have take 2 chop steps at the top of that route. It's going to be maybe 5 steps. But we want the hitch sitting there at 6 yards, and we're going to mirror that on both sides. So if you look to the right, our Z, okay, our wide out to the right is going to be doing the same exact thing, okay? So we want basically a 5-yard hitch right there and push vertical, okay? Our slot receivers, let's start with our tight end right here that's attached tight end to the left, our H receiver right there. He's going to run what's called a seam read, okay? Now, our landmarks for both of our slots here is going to be basically, right on their hash, okay? 2 yards outside the hash to the hash, depending on the alignment of the football, okay? But here, it's going to be a mandatory outside release, okay? So our H right here is going to try to outside release that sandbacker or that rolled down safety, okay? We want him to outside release and then work hard back to his landmark, okay? Again, his landmark is going to be his hash, okay? In this picture here, it's going to be the left hash for H, okay? We want him about 2 yards outside that hash, and at 10 to 12 yards, he's going to read if there's a safety over top of him or not, okay? If there's no safety over top of him, he's going to continue vertical, okay? And he's going to continue on his path, on his landmark. If there is a safety over top of him at 10 to 12 yards, he's going to stick his foot in the ground and work back to the quarterback. It's going to look similar to a curl route at 10 to 12 yards, okay? When he sits it down, he's looking for that window right there in between that outside linebacker or safety that's rolled down and the inside linebacker. So he's looking for that window right there and sit right there in that window, okay? If the ball is thrown to him, we want him attacking the football, closing to the ball while the ball is being thrown, okay? So now let's go to our slot to the right. In this drawing right here, it's going to be our Y. Okay, our Y is doing the same thing. Okay, he's going to push vertical with speed. He needs an outside release. That linebacker or the safety that's rolled down, mandatory outside release. If there's a safety over top, okay, he is going to sit it down at 10 to 12 yards, turn it into a curl. If there's no safety over top of him, he's going to continue running right down his landmark, which will be his hash, the right hash, in this picture right here, and we want him 2 yards outside that hash, okay? And then like I mentioned earlier, our Z is just going to run the 3-step hitch as well. It should put him to 5 or 6 yards. Okay, now let's go to our running back here, okay? In this drawing, we're lined up in pistol, okay? He is going to make a right call, which is going to put him into his protection, okay? If his man does not come, he's simply just running a ball hook. We want him 3 yards over the ball and just sitting right there. Do not float, do not move at all. Okay, our quarterback here, okay, basically what we allow our quarterbacks to do in this play, since it's a mirrored play, is, we're going to let him pre-snap, okay? So again, we're calling this play, we're playing our opponents that have soft corners, okay, more of a zone coverage, or when our opponents are playing just one high, okay? But we're going to let our quarterback decide which side he wants to start on here, okay? And we train him, just glance at the coverage, we're looking for the softest corner, the easiest completion, okay? So let's say he starts to the left side right here. Then he's going to put our running back in protection to the right, okay? And then now he is simply reading the corner, okay, which is going to be over our X right here running the hitch. If that corner is bailing, he has soft coverage right here, and he's bailing, then he's going to deliver the ball to the hitch, okay? Quarterback's going to take 1 step, okay, we're in the gun, 1 step, and then deliver the football. If, okay, the corner on the snap closes to that hitch route, okay, so the hitch throw is not there. Now the quarterback is coming to number 2 read, which is going to be his seam read on the side he started on. So in this scenario right here, okay, if he's starting to the left side first, he doesn't like the hitch throw post-snap. Now he's going to the seam read right here at H, okay, and he's expecting that receiver to find that window if there's a safety over top of him. Okay, we're in 2 high. Maybe it's some type of quarters coverage or cover 2. If there's no safety over top of him, he's going to continue running down that hash, okay? If for some reason he gets to his number 2 read and he does not like that throw, it's taken away, he's jammed at the line of scrimmage, whatever reason, now he's coming to his number 3 read, which will be our running back right there running the ball hook. Okay, so just flipping that scenario, Okay, pre-snap read, the quarterback sees that, we got the softest coverage to the right here over top of our Z. Now he's going to start to the right. He's going to put our running back in protection to the left. Okay, so we'll make a left call right there. Okay, and now simply he's reading that corner to the right side. If the corner stays off, post-snap, we're delivering the hitch right now. Okay, that Z receiver should not see the ball being released into the hitch. Okay, as that receiver is hitting his third step, coming out of that hitch break, the ball should be on him. Okay, but if the quarterback does not like that throw for whatever reason, okay, the receiver was jammed, the corner pressed last second. Now he's going to his number 2 read to the right, which would be the seam read. Okay, why he's doing the same thing. Mandatory outside release. Okay, now if there's no safety over top of him, he's going to continue running down his hash. If there is a safety over top of him, he's going to turn it into that 10 to 12 yard curl. Okay, and then find the window right there. Quarterback can deliver it there to the seam read if it's open. If not, he's going back to number 3 read. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Okay, so right here, all right, we're running a 2x2 set. Okay, and it's mirrored on both sides. Okay, so our hitch vertical route right here is being mirrored on both sides. You look at the bottom of the screen right here. We've got about 6, maybe 7 yard cushion. Okay, the quarterback's taking a good look at that. Okay, and we got the outside linebackers trying to apex our slot receiver and our tackle. Okay, up top, okay, you got the corner about the same. He's 6 to 7 yards off of our Z receiver. Okay, and our slot receiver is head up. Okay, so in this scenario right here, okay, it's almost a balanced defense, and we're letting the quarterback decide which way he wants to go right here as far as making an easy completion. Okay. Okay, this was a game plan scenario right here for us against this opponent. Okay, we were cross-protecting pretty much the entire game with our backs. Okay, so that's why you're seeing our back is actually going to the left side right here in protection first before he gets out to a ball hook. Okay, wideout does a good job of pushing off the ball vertical. Okay, quarterback takes advantage of throwing the hitch, easy completion. Okay, notice that the slot position right here, very important that he outside releases that flat defender, okay, to protect the throw. Okay, if we inside release this flat defender and he just, shoves us off and hands us off to the next guy in coverage, then now he's able to get out to this hitch route right here and could cause some very, very bad issues right there if that's the case. So slot receivers, mandatory inside release. You see up top, backside, he is wrong. We'd want to protect that hitch throw. He needs to outside release that flat defender there. Okay. Now coming back down to the bottom. Okay. You can see if this outside linebacker here was to buzz the flats a little bit quicker. Okay. Our slot receiver is sitting because there's a safety over top of him. Then the quarterback would have simply came off his number 1 read and delivered the football right here to what is now a curl. Okay. Again, easy first down call, 1st and 10 right here, easy throw, very safe call, gets us into 2nd and short already. Here's a look at it from a tight shot. Okay, again, the quarterback very easily could have gone to the right first. We give our quarterback the freedom of doing this. Some people might not like doing that, and I understand. When I was coaching high school ball, I did not let the quarterback have freedom to do that. We would run the play and tell him, in this game plan, we always want to start to the boundary, or in this game plan, we always want to start this play to the field. Okay. Luckily for us, though, our quarterback here is a very seasoned player here, very smart player, is great at protecting the football. But let's say he was starting to the right side first. Okay. This slot receiver did not do his job. He inside released this outside linebacker. Okay. If we were throwing the hitch outside, you can already see this linebacker expanding because he's not worried about that slot receiver anymore. He's no longer in his zone, not his responsibility. So that will allow him to jump that hitch route or any 3-step into the boundary a lot quicker.